Hello, our friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts family. So, guys, I just wanted to bring up something that's been in my mind a lot lately, and that's been fasting, which is something I've done for a long period of time. When animals feel like something's off in their body, they just stop eating. It's just that simple. And then when they feel better, they start eating again. Well, we know now fasting has serious benefits for the body, and of course, besides that, we understand that most of our food, our water, and even the air that we're breathing is pretty toxic. After all, we've been living in a Kali Yuga, a very, very dark age, where knowledge is basically kept from us, true knowledge. So, what happens to your body as you fast? Well, this gives you a little idea. 8 to 12 hours digestion of food is underway. Your insulin will peak. 17 hours, autophagy kicks in, cellular repair and detox starts. So a lot of people will just stop and do 16/8, well, just all the time. Fast for 16 hours, eat in an 8-hour window. Again, that can definitely be useful. You can also get a little bit more of a boost when you go a little bit longer. At 24 hours, your gut reset happens, ketosis begins, so you're no longer basically burning blood sugar from carbohydrates that you've taken into your body and other, macros that have been converted. You shift totally over to operating off of fat stores. And that's actually a very healthy way to be because we really end up getting a much clearer mind when we do this. Prevention of autoimmune disorders, brain clearing. Yeah, there certainly is a brain clearing effect. I would say the first day, towards the end of the first day, for me, it gets a little foggy. But then the second day, it feels significantly easier. So 36 hours, weight loss is increased, stored insulin is decreasing, and ketosis is ongoing. Absolutely, very, very positive thing. Right now, I'm about 40 hours in, or maybe a little bit more. I think actually I'm at like 42 hours right now or more. Let's see. Dopamine reset at 48 hours. Inflammation decreases. The inflammation decreases almost as soon, I would say, as maybe 18 to 24 hours. I just noticed that. Overall, aches and pains kind of stop because most aches and pains are really coming about because of inflammation in the body. And again, our food, if it's something that gives us an allergic response, then it's certainly going to inflame us. Anytime you eat something and then you feel maybe stuffy-nosed, watery-eyed, maybe you even get reactions in your lungs, hard time breathing, or you feel very, very much like you just got to go rush off and take a nap, that's telling you that your body is being inflamed. So, it really is telling you need a detox. You need to go ahead and do a fast if you're able to. Everybody is experiencing their own issues, and our past choices affect where we are today. That's definitely key. So if you've been really following a very clean diet, then it probably isn't going to be too hard for you to do 24 to 36 hours, which is, very beneficial. And, if you've been very, very toxic and you're still eating all the junk food and the processed foods, it might be miserable after 16 to 20 hours, even less. At 72 hours, stem cells form, immune cell refresh, and autophagy is peaking. Again, you're really cleaning out the body. It's just really an amazing thing to go through. And yeah, absolutely. For me, it's easy till about 16 hours. 16 to 24, it gets a little bumpy. Then it gets easy again. And then, 48-ish to 72, usually I'm ready to break it at that point. I'm starting to have visions of food, if you know what I mean. But those visions of food have really changed over the years. It really is more of a craving now for maybe a big salad, or maybe I'll start with some organic yogurt and a few berries. something like that. Chia is a wonderful thing to take in. You can also have a shake to start, because you don't want to take in anything. You don't want to go out and eat a 3-course meal, 5-course meal, having a gigantic steak or something after doing your fast, because that's going to be another shock to the system. Yeah, absolutely. This one is showing at 36 hours autophagy, 300% increase. What is autophagy? Autophagy is clearing out cells that have deviated from being optimal. What does that mean? Well, it's exactly maintaining homeostasis in your body by getting rid of the debris. Often, cells that are turning cancerous and things along those lines. Abnormal cells, these all break down at that point. So very strong healing going on from hours 36 to 48 to 72. Massive healing going on. At 48 hours, this chart showing autophagy increasing 30% more. Immune system resets and regeneration, increased reduction in inflammation response, and autophagy maxing out at about 72 hours. Some people feel that past 72 hours, you lose the benefits. You may want to just break it at that point and then come back and do another one in another month, maybe 4 to 6 weeks, something like that. Some of the experts, quote unquote, that I followed for many, many years, right now they're finding that their optimal fasts are somewhere around 36 hours, or maybe anywhere between 36 and 42 to 48 hours. And then again, they'll do it once every 2 or 3 weeks. So you have to listen to the body. It really depends on where you are. Obviously, if you have diabetes and other complications, if you're taking certain medicines, all that complicates the process. Again, we always opt to just simply use herbs and things from nature as much as possible, and to, again, allow the body time to clear itself out, because your body is an amazing, amazing machine. So I just thought I would touch on this again. Any questions, please leave them. Any comments, please leave as well. What's been your experiences with fasting and intermittent fasting? What's your thoughts on all this? Thank you for your support on Ko-Fi and Patreon. We couldn't do it without you guys. Also with the memberships here on White Tea. Source, bless, and namaste.